Good morning, everybody. This is Roger again. I want to talk to you guys today about an event coming up, the Kilroy Event in Phoenix, Arizona, which I live in, and I will be attending regardless of the controversy going on. A lot of my favorite people are going to be there, supposedly. You know, the guest list and the speakers list has all but been wiped out on the Kilroy website. So I'm seeing a lot of conflict, issues, and whatnot. Probably a lot of it not with no ill intent on a lot of these. So I'm giving the one who's being accused the benefit of the doubt here. Based Mama right now is being, thrown all over the place in regards to the way that she's avoiding certain speakers, the way that she's avoiding. She's basically censoring some people like James Alsop. And Lauren Southern, apparently, and a couple of other people. I saw a podcast yesterday with Sticks, X and Hammer 666, and three other people. I think one of them was, it's a weird name, something Baked Alaska. I don't know really much about him, but I know his name and what he's been kicked off of Twitter for. Anyways, these conversations, and then there was another one the same day yesterday with SomeBlackGuy, Based Mama, and a couple of other people. And I only watched segments of that because I was listening to it while I was working. So, the issue here is this. I see that she's censoring, she's attempting to make, she has these, her and her groups, I guess, put together this outline of what is going to be acceptable topics. But it's a free speech event. I mean, you should be able to freely talk about whatever you want. That's the definition of what I see, of what I think is supposed to be taking place. Granted, whatever happens, happens. I already bought my ticket. I'm like about the 150 level. So hopefully, cross my fingers, I get an opportunity to buy one above that. Because I do want to go to the after party or whatever that would be. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed there. However, that's not the only issue here. There's also another issue of doxing, and this is where the Sticks X, or I'm just going to call him Tarl. Tarl was having this little podcast on YouTube yesterday with these 5 other guys, and one of them, and again, I'm sorry, I don't follow the other guys, and I'm going to start because I'm interested in them after I've heard all this. Their questions weren't being answered when they were talking, when they were sending emails back and forth, correspondence, whatever, back and forth to Based Mama, and she has been very. Her actions afterwards have been very deceitful, and I would say if all of this is true, and I'm going to go and watch the full video, the full podcast of between Based Mama and SomeBlackGuy, and I'll try to get a better idea of this. But from what it sounds like, I'm going to be siding with these people who said that they were they did not get any sort of response from Based Mama back, and they were basically kicked out of the event. On top of that, the Kilroy event organizers decided that they're gonna, after they had removed these people as speakers, that they announced other guest speakers. And I could be wrong there. It could be that they were still speakers. There was no room for any more wiggle room to make any more special subject events. Special topic events, whatever, in this big event. But that turned out to be a lie because she's already bringing other people in. There was already I'm not going to say her. The organizers were already bringing other people in to be speakers. Okay, there's a lot going on here. It's so much distrust. It's so much deceit, unanswered questions. On top of that, there was a NDA that I think had ended up being gotten rid of. I forget the computer guy's name with the red beard, but I do follow him, and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name right now. You're a cool guy, and I really like your stuff. But anyways, he had made a video saying that the NDA was gone. So there's no more NDA. There's no more non-compete clause. And again, Sticks brings up a good point. It only applies to Phoenix and events going a little before and a little after that, I think by a couple of years. And again, James Alsop brings up another great point. He does not want to be censored in the least. He doesn't want to be signing any sort of a document in regards to something that should be a free speech event. You know, it makes absolutely no sense. So they're corporatizing it. They're basically, somebody's making money here. And that's the other thing that came up too in the Sticks meeting was, or in the Sticks chat, was that apparently Base Mama in the conversation with SomeBlackGuy yesterday, she had basically said some people were being well compensated. Well, that was news to the people on Sticks, Sex, and Hammers group. They were being, they weren't getting paid. You know, they were just basically, they were going in through their own free will and reap the rewards of public exposure, I guess. Again, a lot going on here. Here's the thing. Here's my conclusion to this whole thing. Have open forums. Have open forums. Have people go in and out as they choose, as they please, especially if it's this hard for you to organize it. I'm with Sticks. I don't really see much ill intent in regards to organizing it. I am seeing some ill intent in regards to who's being compensated, who's not, obviously. It sounds like there's some people who are saying they're not compensated, but Base Mama, you're saying that there are. Can you please explain that? You know, there's a lot of secrecy, a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of very vague answers from Base Mama. So I think I'm going to be siding, you know, with everybody that was on Sticks' panel yesterday in his chat. And I'm sorry, I forget all of their names. But anyways, you know, there is a lot more explaining that needs to be done. It doesn't seem like anything was really answered. Base Mama, there was a point where you said you forgot what you had. It was about, SomeBlackGuy was asking you about emails, and did you respond to them, or what did you tell them? Your response on one of these questions in particular was oh, you know, there was so much going on, I don't remember. Maybe I said it, maybe I didn't. That is not a good answer, especially when all of us have forked over hard-earned money, mind you, hard-earned money to go and pay for this event. You know, we got you guys to your goal. We hope you guys can keep your end of this event. You know, and again, I don't believe in undue pressure, but I mean, this is something you guys felt you wanted to deliver, and it sounds like it was something that you guys just had a conversation of over coffee to get organized, and now it's flourishing into this big thing, and now it's flourishing into a mess. Granted, I will still attend, but there needs to be a lot of questions answered about this going forward, and I hope that you guys answer them. I'm looking forward to seeing all my guys there, all the people that I subscribe to, that I follow, that I watch daily, and you know, hopefully we can make it happen. Anyways, that's about all I got. So hope you guys have a great day, and I guess we'll talk to you later. Peace out.